Hey, air signs, Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius. Welcome to your motherfucking reading. Let's make sure that the color is working here. I think it is. Let's get into it, shall we? Maybe I'll brighten this. Maybe not. I'm trying some new matte liquid lipstick, and I'm like, girlfriend, I don't know if this is going to hang, if I'm going to be able to do all the readings with this color, with this. I feel like I can't move my mouth. Anyway, welcome to your weekly reading. Air signs is going to cover the week of October 19th through the 25th, 2020, or whenever you find it. Thank you for coming back. If you're new, welcome. I appreciate you for being here. Please remember while you're here to hit the subscribe button and hit that like button. While you're here, you know you're here. It helps my channel grow. And of course, please share these videos with friends and family if you found something to be helpful. Then for sure it'll be helpful for someone else as well. And go follow my Instagram page at grateful_Drake. I do additional readings there every Tuesdays and Fridays. And then the Tuesday readings I do, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, every Tuesdays and Fridays. Let's get into your motherfucking reading, air signs. We're going to start this week off with my archetype cards. And then we'll move into the tarot to fill in the blanks, you know. But for those of you who don't know, I meant to look this up before I turned on the camera and I forgot. Let's look it up together. Archetype. Archetype. Meaning.
Here's the definition of archetype. A very typical example of a certain person or thing.
I feel like that definition was not very helpful, but archetypes are like the princess, the knight, the king. They are models that we go by and that we live by as humans in this human experience in order to help kind of navigate. They're like, you know, the damsel in distress. They are, oh God, I wish I had a better way of explaining this. Let's get into the reading and it'll become more clear for you. But the reason I'm using these air signs is because they can kind of point us in the direction of where we need to be working on healing. They can kind of bring out and remind us of parts of ourselves that might be uncomfortable. My whole healing journey has been about going into the discomfort in order to heal it. So I feel strongly that that's important for everybody. So sometimes you got to feel uncomfortable for healing to happen. Got to go through it. So let's go, air signs. Ooh, the Liberator. The light attributes for the Liberator are freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. So I would describe myself as a liberator, as somebody who kind of comes up on here, also uses this. Sorry, I got a button that if she pops open, y'all gonna see everything. So I like to come up on here and use this platform to help heal the world, right? But what are the shadow attributes for the Liberator? Imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. So I don't want to get political, but you know, there are people in the world who pose to be helping and heal the world when really they're not taking a full approach. They're not paying attention to other people's needs, right? So for you, what does this archetype, how is this archetype working for you in your own life? Is there somebody that has been suppressing you your whole life or trying to hold you down in some form, posing to be, you know, like I feel the first thing that came to mind was like dad, you know, fathers who, you know, think they know better and that you're just supposed to listen to them no matter what, even when we're grown, right? Oh, okay. Ace of Cups. Yes. Just Ace of Cups is the journey, oh yes, the journey of understanding and knowing that we're deserving of unlimited emotion, affection, joy. I mean, look at the card. Ace of Cups. The cup is overflowing. You are blessed. You are loved. Spirit is here for you, and they want you to know that you deserve is a key word for this card. You deserve limitless abundance and joy, okay? Hermit flew out. Let's go ahead and pull your last 3 cards for this part, and then we'll get into what the Hermit is. Air signs. Liberator. So what do you look to in life in general to help liberate you? Maybe you're not having themes of actual liberation like people that you follow or people that, you know, guides or mentors or anything like that. Maybe you're not you don't consider yourself to be a liberator, and you're like, okay, so what does this mean to me? What helps you feel free? What are some of the shadow things you do and some of the light things you do that help you feel free? Well, when, I'll speak about currently for myself. What are some of the shadow things that I do to give myself a false sense of liberation to make me feel better in the moment? I like to eat. Nothing wrong with a good meal. But sometimes I really don't feel good, and I just numb out like a straight dope head. But with food, I will just numb the fuck out, and I'll just keep eating. And for me, it's like getting on a train. I just jumped on a train, and I don't know how to get off. Okay, so what for you? In your shadow, that was my shadow, and in my light. And in my light, what do I do for myself? Today's been a weird day. Don't worry, friends. I have saged. I've played music. I have meditated. I have prayed. So my space is clear. But those are some of the things that I do to liberate myself from feeling angst, from feeling anxiety, and from feeling clogged or repressed. So this is what we have here, guys. You guys got all upright cards. A little rare. Happens sometimes, but it's kind of rare. Drinking coffee at 4:20 p.m. A hot mess. Okay. So the major that popped out here is the Hermit. That's the one that popped out. Air signs. The Hermit is about, it's this card of Virgo. Okay, the Hermit is really about the journey of the wise one. It's the path of the person who is possibly going through some dark times, but he's able to use his inner guidance, intuition, in order to navigate his situation. Look at the picture. He's an old man. He's the wise man of the deck. So this is cool to get. Showing your wisdom. You're evolving and you're changing. His lantern symbolizes the internal wise voice that you have within, not needing to go outside of yourself to get information. Okay? In the center, air people, air signs, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is dope. Sitting tall and proud. Queen of Pentacles, she's an earth sign card, but this really speaks to your true essence, your true character, where you are. And if you don't feel like this is Spirit telling you this is for you. This is really truly who you are, even if you don't feel this way. Feel like what? Queen of Pentacles is somebody connected to the earth. She's very grounded. She's very humble. She attracts to her and she manifests to her whatever it is that she needs. She feels wealthy in her heart. She feels spiritually fulfilled. This woman is bomb, okay? So she came down the center. Next to her, we have Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is something that's being built in the dark, that where you feel like you don't understand why this is happening and what's being built and why is this, why like this? It's because there's something going on that you cannot yet see. Whenever I pull this card, I'm like, oh, I get excited, and then I'm like, oh, fuck. Because it means, you know, it means having to stick with it. It means having to go through the dark. It means having to go and push forward even though you can't see the rewards yet, okay? Because something really exciting is on the other end, but it's about having faith. It's about having faith. Faith in what, friends? Look at this card that we end up on. Knight of Pentacles, babe. So y'all got 3 Pentacles in your reading, air sign. So not only are we looking at issues, possibly building your wealth and finance, maybe working on career, but Earth is the opposite of air. So Spirit's really trying to ground you. They're really trying to pull you down, make sure you're grounded, and make sure that your head is on straight so that you can move forward. They want you to feel the earth, okay? Knight of Pentacles. He's the dopest knight ever. This could be a situation where you're hoping to build a relationship. All this blue is driving me crazy. Where you're hoping to build a relationship that's long-term and stable. Changing the color, y'all. We'll work with that for a little bit. So he is like planting a seed. So there's something being built here. You got Pentacles, Pentacles, and Pentacles, okay? So something's happening here for you, okay? You're going to have to go through this period of kind of not knowing what's happening. Just keep moving forward because either there's a partner or somebody in your life who's going to be there for the long term, holding you down. But you got to keep moving through it. The key to this part of the reading is that Spirit wants you to know that you are so blessed. It's like how I do to my 5-year-old. I take her in my hands. This is Ace of Cups. I take her in my hands. I put kisses all over her face, and I just hold her, and I smell her, and I just tickle her. This is Spirit doing that to you, letting you know how much they fucking love you. Okay, you're so blessed, and so moving into this process for you is maybe not easy, and it's really slow. You got a lot of slow cards here. So something is, whenever you get a lot of Pentacles, earth signs are slow people. So they're slow. It's the growth of the earth. It takes time. The Hermit. This old man's slow. Okay, so it's giving you hugs and kisses. Okay, the spread is giving you lots of love and hugs and kisses and letting you know how blessed you are. But you got to go through it. Let's pull you guys a major arcana card. I think. Woo. Okay. Well, that one's quick. That was quick. No letdown there. So they gave me the Death card. Okay. Also the card of Scorpio. Now the Death card can be actual death, but usually is representative of a process of letting go. Okay, or somebody leaving your life. Okay. I just want to remind people, and this is something that I have to do for myself, so I'm going to tell you as well. I have to do this for myself when I'm exiting relationships, is sometimes I have to tell myself in order to get myself through it. It's okay, Alex. It's just for now. And maybe it's not just for now, maybe it is. But it's a way to help me move through it for the time being, okay? That way it gives me some space and some time to adjust to being more alone and to figure out what I need to do and to get some clarity. So maybe just for now. There's some ending. There's some process that's coming to an end, and I think you probably already know what it is. Let's pull you guys a moon card. I have some different decks up here today, which is exciting. Exciting. Comment down below. How do you say exciting? I hear Selena going, it's muy, yeah, I'm like, damn, what was it? It's muy exciting. What is exciting? Oh, there's your card. Ooh, yes. Charoite. Individualization. Individual, right? The word individual. Self. Becoming self-actualized. So these are really interesting cards. Let me Let me see if I can figure this out. I should have. Oh, wrong book. Okay, air signs. Sorry about that. Found the book. So, oh, I just stepped on my cat's tail. You okay, friend? Okay, so Charoite, individualization. Listen to this. Let the spirits of your past live in you and deliver your future through self-love. So moving the energy of past issues and into the future in order to deliver self-love, realized personal power, and the dictation of divine wisdom. You step now upon the path home. If Charoite has come to you today, it signals a rebirth of sorts. Makes sense because you guys got the death card. Here's the death card in this little deck. Oh, is it blurry? A little bit. Okay, here's your death card. So you're going through a rebirth. It is time to become the individual that you are and release yourself on the world. The first steps in doing this are always the releasing of attachments and cutting away outside influences as they keep us as we are and make change difficult. The loving vibration of Charoite makes sure that when you are reborn, your spiritual. Make sure that when you are reborn, your spiritual, personal, and individual gifts are embraced for them to be realized. Integrity to higher purpose is assured, and you will shine. So it talks about at this time, there's going to be challenges. People may challenge you. Situations may challenge you. You're going to feel resistant. It says it might be painful. It says to take time to not be swayed by people's urgings and to do what feels right within you. Okay? So this is really deep work. Unfortunately, right? It's tough. All right, let's move you into this deck. I don't want to go with you guys. I really hadn't come up with a game plan. I wanted to come up on here and read and just flow. So let's pull some clarification cards for this spread down here, air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, please. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, please. Individualization. Yeah, girlfriend, boyfriend, homie, lover, friend, girlfriend. Oh my goodness, you guys got the World card. The World card, remember, is the last of the major arcana. So you got the death card, and then you got the individualization card, which is about coming into your own and releasing. And then you got the World card. The World card is rebirth. How cool is that? The synchronicities, we're not focusing, that's fine. And this in the center, wow, you get 2 5s. 5s are the numbers of challenges and change, right? 5s are tough numbers. In the center you get 5 of Cups, and then next to that you get a reverse 5 of Pentacles. What this kind of tells me is that this process has brought up in you a deep-seated sense of not feeling loved, not realizing love, not knowing what love really is. 5 of Cups is sadness, and it's like focusing on the negative rather than the positive. He's got 5 cups here, but he focuses on the 3 spilled ones instead of the 2 upright ones. So this is, feeling sorry for self and things like that. But on a much deeper level, these issues are here for you so that you can heal the sense of like not feeling loved, or the sense of love that comes from outside of yourself, right? I know it's cliche, but the deepest love we can actually feel is, it comes right here, and we don't actually need anything from anybody. When we feel like we're not loved, it actually comes from here. Okay, so that's what we're healing. That's the core. Okay, that's the core. You're working on changing how you see yourself, your self-worth. Five of Pentacles comes reverse. Five of Pentacles, of course, is missing the miracle. Feel like you've been missing the miracle within yourself. Look, it comes underneath this Three of Pentacles. These are both kind of dark pentacle cards. Most of the pentacle cards are lots of bright yellows, right? Because it's money. But these cards are pretty dark. They show missing. Either you're missing your self-worth, you're not seeing your self-worth, or these are issues having to do with how people treat you and how they miss your self-worth, okay? How they don't see what you're really worth. Air signs. Air signs, please. The Liberator. Of course you guys get the Liberator. This is such like a liberating spread, such a liberating reading so far. How interesting how that happens. The Perfecter. Is this the motherfucking World card? I'll be damned. Oh, shit. You did it again, girl. It's right here, though. This one's right here for sure. Oops. The Liberator. XXI. I believe that's the World card. Wow, friends. Not the Liberator. The Perfecter. It is the World card. Amazing. This is this card here. Same card. Same card. I don't know if you can see the Roman numeral. This one's on the top and this one's on the bottom. Anyway, very cool. So when we see these repeat cards, this is Spirit really trying to get your attention, telling you to hang in there because good things are coming. You're on track. You're on track. Completion. Perfect or satisfying resolution. The end or finalization of a cycle. Successful achievement, triumph, self-respect, girl, self-respect, synthesis, a sense of communion with all life, clear self-expression and realization. The Perfecter of energy brings every action into true alignment, enabling us to see and know the beginning and end of the soul's story in brief but exquisite points of awareness until it leads us homeward. The acts of our life are also the acts of our soul. What is the story of your soul? Super cool. What's the story of your soul? And what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? All right, so let's pull some more cards here. Dun, dun. Crazy. The Judgment card was the last card that came out. Judgment card is, of course, a difficult card, right? It's a rebirth. Look at the dead are rising. They're being calling back up to God. God is awakening them. They are being awakened, and God or the angels are deciding whether or not they are worthy of going up to heaven, going back to the kingdom with God. The Judgment card is also about, of course, taking accountability. You may be having, reconnections with old friends, coming back, reevaluating things. How did I do in these areas of my life? Was I loyal? Was I not? Did I do the right thing? Did I not? Also, people in your life reevaluating things about you as well. So you may have people coming around trying to be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have done that, that type of thing. In the center, underneath the Queen of Pentacles, right? Queen of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands, girlfriend, boyfriend, homie, lover, friend. 2 aces in your reading. So we're looking at Spirit really supporting you. Really letting you know that you can do anything you put your mind to. I'm sorry. First card you got in this row here is a reverse 10 of Pentacles. It's the only reverse card you got. 10 of Pentacles reverse talks about perhaps not feeling all that worthy of what could be within the family, or what could be within your fulfillment that has to do with family ties, family success. Generational wealth and abundance is a key word for this card. So since it's reversed, it just feels like there's just like a major lack feeling. Okay, which is something that I kind of touched on over here with these 5s. I think it's just kind of tapping back into that energy. Okay, there's a new beginning available for you, which makes sense. You got 2 world cards, which are rebirth. Two of Wands talks about new endeavors, choices, people to pick from, decisions, direction, this way or that way, okay? But it's a card that's very empowering. It lets us know that we can make any choice that we would like to make, that we're supported in everything. The ball is in your court. Okay, then followed by Ace of Wands, which is like my magic wand, bibbity bobbity boo, yes bitch, it's yours. Okay, but friend, you're very much so gonna have to go within, get quiet. Maybe not as this is a card that, like, I like to tell people, like, quit talking to your friends, quit gossiping, quit listening to everybody's opinion. This is about, okay, we have we have acquired all the information, all the knowledge that we can acquire, and now it's time to rest. Now it's time to get quiet, because the awakening, the rebirth, the judgment day, is on its way in. Woo! I love that sound. I love that sound. How that feels. Okay, air signs, please. Temperance, moderation. 1 of Wands, which is Ace of Wands. So you got 2 Ace of Wands. So reminding you that Spirit is here to help you, to give you a surge of energy and reignited passion and creativity in these endeavors. Moving forward, if you're feeling kind of low on energy, that type of thing, they're here for you. Yeah, key word for this card in this deck is energy for the Ace of Wands. We're also looking at moderation and curiosity. So it's important to, Temperance card, moderation. It's important to, all of this is happening. Temperance card is a major arcana card. All of this is happening because you're probably somebody that tends to be like, ooh, really high, or can get really low. So finding a balance of things and not letting your emotions get the best of you. Stopping putting yourself in situations that are going to lead to high highs and low lows, okay? Finding balance in our life. And then curiosity. So moving about, going into this week with curiosity, and with instead of feeling like fucking like fuck, I still gotta do this, maybe try putting on a little curiosity. Be like a child and have some kind of like, ooh, what's going to happen next? This is exciting. Let me move through this because I'm excited to see what's on the other end. It's kind of childlike energy about your situation. Okay, air signs, I fucking love you guys. If you're still here, please hit that like button. That helps me tremendously. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'll see you in the next one. All right, y'all.